Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another decluttering video. I'm going to declutter papers that I acquired in the 6 years of my college, university, postgrad experience. So you can imagine that in the last 6 years, I have accumulated a lot of study materials, a lot of papers, a lot of handouts, things, and I am moving to London soon, which is currently a theme on my channel. I'm doing everything that I want to do before I move, and that includes going through everything that I don't want to take with me and everything that I need to either donate, sell, or get rid of. And papers and study materials belong to the last category. So this is what we are going to do today. If you want to listen to me talking about some materials that I have, some things that we were doing in my program, in my English studies degree, and in my postgrad business English degree, you can continue watching this video. And if you like minimalism and decluttering, this video is also for you. Enjoy. I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to go through in a second, but first I want to say hi to my cat who is here on the windowsill. Hi! But I also want to say hi if you're new to my channel. I'm Laura and I make new videos every week and I talk about minimalism, veganism, traveling, learning, and lifestyle design. So if you'd like to watch my weekly content on these topics, you can subscribe to my channel and you can click the bell icon so that you're notified whenever I post new videos. And you can also follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of my daily life. You can join our free Facebook group and you can become a patron of this channel. If you want to unlock exclusive content, join our monthly AMA Ask Me Anything live streams, and if you want to join our book club, you can go to the link in the description. And now I can show you everything that I'm going to deal with today in this video because I love going through papers. I don't know about you, but I love going through papers. Like even touching paper is very, very pleasant for me. I don't know, it gives me a weird sense of satisfaction. So I love going through my papers, and I even made a video in which I was decluttering my papers, notebooks, and books, and that was last year, around the same time last year. So you can watch that video later if you want to hang out with me for a little longer. And now I'm going to show you everything we're going to be decluttering in this video. So these are my shelves, and as you can see, there is a bit of a mess going on right here, and we're going to deal with everything here and everything here, but what we are mostly interested in is this folder because I have all of my college, postgrad, uni materials in this folder. So we are going to be discussing everything that is in here, and in the meantime, I'm going to take care of that. So now's the time for me to put everything from here, there. So that's everything on the table. As I said, we're mostly interested in this, but I'm going to declutter all of that. So let's get started. So even before we get into my study materials, these are my teaching materials, and I have my students' essays here because this is from the CAE course that we were doing together, and I have their essays and their letters that what they were writing as preparation. I have them all digitized, but it's just, you know, we finished and they passed and I'm super happy. I'm proud of them. This is the thing about teaching materials. You always think that you're going to use them at some point, but I found that no matter what I save for myself, no matter what I save in order to use it in the future, I never touch it, or I either use a PDF or an online version of that book. So I'm going to throw all of that away because I don't want it and I don't need it. And that's what I'm talking about. This whole folder is full of teaching materials. I haven't used anything from here in 2 years. That's going away. Okay, the flowers have to go because Max is getting super interested in them, and you can't eat the flowers, mister. So they're going on a shelf way too high for you to reach, okay? Have you watched a video about saving money using an envelope system? I haven't used these in more than a year. And it's not because the system doesn't work, it's because I already learned how to manage my finances and I don't need them anymore. However, they are so cute and colorful. I would normally keep them, but because they have names on them, like I already wrote what I was saving for on each and every envelope, that I think I will just throw them away because I don't need them anymore. But I've had them for the past 5 years or 6 even. And that video about the envelope system is so good if you just want to learn how to manage your finances. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, I've gone through the majority of the papers that you're probably not so interested in, and now on to this baby slash monster. So almost everything that I ever used at the university, in college, is here. Last year when I was decluttering my papers, I already threw some of these things away, some of the materials, but I left the materials that I thought either I would be using, or there are just some materials that remind me of my favorite courses and I can't say goodbye. I'm literally shaking because it all just feels like the whole moving process and going through my stuff is just one big goodbye to one part of my life, and I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh, here we go. And if I have any interesting stories for you, I'll tell you. First year of my undergraduate program. I hope you can see it. The phonetic alphabet of English. That was when I started learning transcription. As I said in my every job I ever had video, I started my journey with tutoring linguistics with phonetics, and there's a good reason for that, and there's a good reason as to why I have an accent course, my American Accent Academy. I freaking love linguistics and I freaking love phonetics, and just looking at it, it just reminds me of how excited I was the first year of my undergraduate program, the first year, the first encounter with phonetics after so many years. I can't let that go. And you know what? I won't let it go. I'll save it for myself. Like, I can. Being a minimalist doesn't mean that you can't save the things you really want to save. Like, you can't keep whatever brings you joy. And this clearly brings me so much joy. I love it. So here I have some early drafts of my BA and my MA theses, and I have a video on BA dissertation and MA thesis writing. So if you want to, you can watch that video later, but here are some of my early response papers and my early introduction, and I was getting very high marks, but I was never like the perfect writer when it comes to academic writing. I can read you a few sentences if you want me to. The Lexicon of Linguistics provides 2 definitions of agreement, a general one and a syntactic one. Leaving the syntactic definition aside, the general definition of agreement states that 2 elements A and B agree if they have at least one feature in common. For instance, a subject and a verb agree when they share 5 features, that is, the features of person, number, and gender. Not every feature is relevant for subject-verb agreement in every language. For example, subject-verb agreement in English is realized only in person and number features, since grammatical gender has not been preserved in present-day English. Yeah, I don't know what to do about those. They're fun, but I already wrote my theses and I have them on my shelf. Do I need these papers? I don't think I do. Okay, syntactic trees. So I told you that I was a tutor in linguistics, and I specialize in phonetics, phonology, and syntax, and take a look at this. Isn't it beautiful? So that's what I was doing, and this is something that I still sometimes do with undergraduate students. So they come to me if they need any help with descriptive grammar or syntax or phonetics or phonology or even morphology, and then we create magic together. I'm going to save them. So here are some notes that I made. I don't know if I showed you them last year in this video, but these are the notes that I made in my first year, and these are my phonetics notes. And some of these, I mean, not these notes, but like everything that I learned here, I still teach in my American Accent Academy. So that is very, very special. Just, you know, take a look at this. I have so many of those. Literally every single sound group and every single process that occurs in English. And whenever I brought these to a session with my students that I was tutoring, they loved these. And yeah, they are my babies. Definitely keeping them. So these are materials that I received in March earlier this year when I went to Krakow to take my CELTA. And I don't know if I told that story here, but in March everything started falling apart here in Poland. I think that's when like the general lockdown was introduced, and I never took the course because it was closed just after one day. So I'm throwing it away. I can't see myself taking my CELTA anytime soon, even though in one of the first videos that I made this year about my plans for 2020, I said that I would take my CELTA this year, but after everything that's happened, I ended up starting my own online business. So I don't think I need the CELTA anymore, just because I already have courses and I already have students. If you didn't know, I have 3 online courses: American Accent Academy, Advanced Grammar University, How to Learn Languages, and I think my Inspired Business training is also open. So I have 4 or 3. I don't need that. By the way, if you took the CELTA or Delta, I'm not saying that these courses are useless. I literally wanted to take them, but I realized that starting my own online school and creating my own digital courses would be way faster for me to start teaching this year than taking the CELTA and then not being employed by any university because of the pandemic. So that's just my opinion on taking the CELTA in 2020. And that's the photo from my application form. These are some of the materials that I was using in my interpreting classes. For instance, this is how you can take your notes when you're an interpreter. Like, everyone can have their own system, and we were taught to develop our own system. So this is one way of taking notes as an interpreter. And then we were interpreting and taking our own notes as we wanted. I don't think I need that anymore, just because I kind of know what I'm doing. If you haven't picked up on my nerd vibes, I think you will right now, because these are my historical linguistics notes and these are my Latin notes. And I loved both of these subjects. I loved historical linguistics and I love Latin, so I think I will keep them. It's like, I don't even care that I haven't gone through these in 3 years. I just want to keep them because who knows, maybe one day I'll just, you know, want to go through it. So yeah, I'm literally a linguistics nerd and I'm a linguistics major, and you can see it in everything I have in here. And here's everything that I got from my business English degree. So this is like business communication, linguistics, ethics, all sorts of stuff. So I'm just going to go through it very, very quickly and I'll see if I need to keep anything. I don't think I need to keep anything really, but you know. And here we have one of the final batches of everything that I've got left. My French learning materials. I'm really excited to go through it, and I just need to see what I need to brush up on, and that's it. So let me show you everything I'm keeping and everything I'm throwing away. So here's my table, and this is a pile of things that I'm not keeping, I'm throwing it away. And here are some important things like documents that I need to keep because I have a company. And there are some things that I can't let go of. So that's going away, and now I'm going to show you everything back on the shelf.
So this is the final result. I know it doesn't really look like a very nice shelf, but I'm super happy that it's not messy, and I'm super happy that it's going to be easier for me to take it all home, because I'm probably not going to move to London with all of this stuff. So it's going to be so much easier to pack everything and to know that everything I need is here and I don't have anything I don't need here. So yeah, I'm super happy and super proud of myself.
Let me know if you enjoyed this video and make sure to like it if you did, and leave a comment down below if you also need to go through your uni materials, your college materials, your study materials, because you've hoarded them. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe because I make new videos every single week, and follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of my daily life. Check out all the links that I mentioned in this video in the description box, and you can also become a patron of this channel if you would like to support us. And that's it! Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!